just put your life on do not disturb, put your phone on D&D and just go, just move, just lock in. That's going to be the topic for this video because I'm currently doing that right now and I practice what I preach. So I'm never going to preach something I'm not practicing, but the whole thing is there are literally so many distractions that are trying to steal your attention from completing whatever it is that you want to complete, right? So if you're watching this, I'm going to assume you have a mission, you have a task, or you want to do something. Maybe you haven't even started yet. You have to really put your whole life, like not just hitting the D&D button on your phone. Like you have to actually live your life on do not disturb. So when you have calls come through, when you have notifications coming in, like it certainly helps to have do not disturb turned on because like there's literally a nuclear weapon aimed at your brain. All these companies that are advertising and marketing and all these social media platforms, like they are literally using your own psychology against you. Like they know all these things about psychological behavior and all these about how humans react, like even pulling the thing down on like Instagram, right? And it does that little spinning thing. Like it's the same thing at a lottery when you pull the slot machine and it spins, like it does something to the brain where it's like it's your brain is like waiting for the dopamine hit, like, oh my God, is it gonna hit? Right. And so delete the apps, focus on what it is that you're doing. And even like, I'll just be having like I have notifications on, right? Not right now, but when I have notifications on, I'll have like Amazon will shoot me a notification and it'll be like, oh, your favorite thing is on sale. They will hit you with every single trigger that can possibly come your way. And this isn't even about like the companies. This is even the people in your life. Like these people that are in your life, your friends, your family, they love you. They care about you. They enjoy spending time with you. And you probably, if you're anything like me, you like spending time with them too, right? It becomes a distraction. And there's always going to be a reason to take a day off. There's always going to be a reason to say yes to that invite or say yes to that party or whatever it is, right? Like, oh, summer only comes once a year. Um, but there's a holiday almost every month. It could be somebody's birthday. There's always going to be somebody's birthday. There's always going to be yeah, like we got Labor Day coming up. We got Halloween right after that. Then we got Thanksgiving, then we got Christmas, then we got New Year's, then we got Valentine's Day, then we got Easter, then we got Memorial Day. Then like it just doesn't stop. It's just gonna keep coming, and there's always gonna be a reason to celebrate. There's always gonna be a reason to go out. There's always gonna be a reason to put whatever you're doing on hold to enjoy the now, right? With the people that you love. And if you're after a goal, if you're on a mission, it does come with a sacrifice. It's just part of the game. It does come with a sacrifice. And yeah, it sucks. It does suck. I've had to say no to things like numerous things throughout the last, I don't even know, 5, 6 years. And it's like you just have to accept the fact that, hey, if you're taking the path less traveled, this just comes with the territory. And there's really nothing you can do. And even, because you could go out, and it's so funny because you'll go out, and let's say you do say yes to one of these things, like, 4th of July just passed. Let's say you spent the whole weekend, partying, getting messed up, drinking, whatever. And it's like you'll be doing that. And in the back of your head, you'll hear that voice. And then that voice would be like, you're not at where you want to be yet. What are you doing? And you're like feeling the buzz and all that, right? And you'll just kind of like have this like disassociation. I know it certainly happened to me. Maybe I'm just projecting. I don't know. You guys could let me know if I'm crazy in the comments, but you just be looking around, right? And you're just like, I'm not where I want to be. Like, what am I doing? You know? And I certainly I certainly do believe that if you're going to do something, like be where your 2 feet are. If you're spending time with your family and it is the holidays, like be present. Enjoy the moment. Don't think about what you should be doing, what you could be doing. Because hey, these people, you never know, it could be when it's their last day, you know? And so it's just, I mean, it's one of the true truest things about life. Like the only thing that's ever guaranteed is death. So, if you are gonna do something, spend time, commit, but just know that if you are in this thing, like there's always gonna be a good reason, a good excuse to say yes to something deep down you should be saying no to. And I'm here to tell you that, hey, if you really want it, it does come with sacrifice, and you are gonna hit that focus button and lock in. You know, I was in a very long lock. I'm in a lock. I need some water. I'm in a lock in right now, but last year, I was in a lock in, and it was for months, like months. It was like an 8 month lock in, and nobody saw me. Like if you saw me, I had maybe one friend come through. She would visit me while I was in my office. Um, I was working downtown Chicago, and I had this office was pretty nice, but she would come through and visit me. She'd come in, and but like I mean, it was like a quick conversation, blah blah blah. We talk, chop it up, and then I'd get back to work. And I mean, that's it. But and you will notice the people that are there and support you and understand the importance of what you're doing. I need some water. Um, they will come through to support you. You might have other people like, oh, you're always working, like take a break. Like, oh, I hear that all the time. And it's just like background noise. They don't understand. And if they've never done it, I mean, how could you expect any different? You know? So I'm here to tell you that the big thing is you just have to learn to say no. You'll hear other successful people tell you that. I'm pretty sure you have already. Like, hey, success is a lot more about all like saying no to more things. Even if you are starting a business or you already have a business up and running and you're building it, you'll get hit with, more opportunities like shiny object syndrome. Oh, this business is a lot sexier. This one, you whatever. Like it could be you're going from doing sales, right? Like I was in high ticket sales, and anybody that gets in high ticket sales, like that there's a high energy output. Like you have to come to the calls with a lot of energy, especially well depending on what you're selling, right? And it does take time. You'll have to be on a call for an hour to 2 hours, and especially if that call doesn't turn into a sale, like and you got appointments booked up back to back, it's draining. Like you will feel exhausted coming on to the next call, and it's like you need a refresher. But and while you're in that mode, it's like I wish I could just like not have to talk to anybody and just like push buttons like using AI and just make the same money I'm making now, if not more. And like you'll have opportunities, but you have to understand that you chose this path. You committed to mastering this craft. Like you're here now. Don't drop the ball just because you're hitting the hard point. The hard point, you're in the valley of despair. You have to see through that. Like the valley of despair is it's there for everything that you're going to do. Like you have to push through that. And that's where a lot of people give up. That's why it's called the valley of despair. So not going to get too much off topic here, but just hit the D&D button, both figuratively and literally, and just lock in. Like you only got one life to live, and don't let do not allow yourself not to achieve the things that you set out to do because you just want to have fun and because it's the holidays, it's oh, this is the only chance. It's all a gimmick. And to be real, all those things are there to profit off of you. Like this is one thing I learned. I'll end it with this. There was one thing I learned. It was like when I was getting into ecom, it was like, hey, you could run a sale every single month. You could run a sale every single month because there's always a reason to run a sale. Like I said, there's a holiday every single month. And that's where you get all the most, get all the money. You got Black Friday sales in March. What are we talking about? See you in the next one.